Hello and welcome to this new video. In this video, I'm going to talk about the Smart GTM Agent that I built. I am going to explain how I built it. I'm going to show you the tools that I use to build it, and I am also going to show you the demo. Let's just start this video, and in this video, I'm going to explain all about Smart GTM Agent. Before going on the working part of the app, let's look at the tools I use to build it. For Smart AI Agent, like we built GTM Agent for marketers, developers working for a startup or a company. So for agent, you need LLMs, right? LLM is the main brain of AI agents. So for LLM, I am using Nebius AI Studio. It's an inference provider. It has lots of open source models like GPT, Kimi, Quen, and other models. So for our agent, I am going to use Hermes-4 7TB. Okay, so I'm going to use this model, and you can also get the Python based SDK, the script curl, the method you want to choose for your agent or your AI app. You can choose it from here and copy paste and customize the code. So once I will show you the demo, there I will explain where I used this Nebius model and how I used it. So for scraping the data, for getting the data for a relevant website, let's suppose I'm working for a ScrapeGraph AI. So, and I'm a developer, I want to build GTM strategy or some plan for the ScrapeGraph. So for that, I will provide the link to the GTM agent and it will do the crawling. So I'm using a SmartCrawler to crawl the website. Let's say I'm a developer, as I mentioned for ScrapeGraph AI. It's an example, okay? So what I will do is with SmartCrawler, I will crawl the full website of ScrapeGraph AI, get the relevant info and put it to the agent. Okay. Then second thing I am also using is Search Scraper. Search Scraper helps us to get more relevant data from the web. Let's say I am talking about the ScrapeGraph. So if I want to plan a GTM for a ScrapeGraph, I need more data from the industry, market, competitors, and all. So I will be using this Search Scraper endpoint to get those data. Now we have LLM from Nebius, that Hermes-4 7TB model we will be using for agent. Then we will be using Search Scraper to get the data for the relevant competitor, company, and other things for the Smart GTM agent. And we are also using a SmartCrawler to get the data of the website that we are working for. Now we are building agents. So to build agent, we will be using framework, and for framework, we will be using LangGraph. So this is a very popular framework used by lots of developers and around the company. So we'll be using this to build our agent. First tool is LLM from Nebius, that is Hermes 470B. Then second tool is ScrapeGraph AI, from where we will be using SmartCrawler and Search Scraper for our agent. Then next tool like framework is LangGraph. For this project demo, I will be using Zed IDE, and I will show you one or two good features from them in this video. Now come to the final goal of this video, that Smart GTM Agent, right? So in this agent, if you look at this diagram, I have built this diagram to make it more clear for you that how you can build one and how it's working. So let's say you are a developer, I am a developer, okay? I put the company URL here to the agent. It will check if data is cached or not. Like we are using SQLite DB with our app. So if data is existing, it will fetch from SQLite DB, cache data. You have to choose the feature. We have three features in the app: research agent, GTM agent, and channel agent. Research agent will do the research about the company and get some web data, competitors data, and all. Then GTM agent will plan a playbook or give some strategy, some notes around how you can do your GTM efforts based on competitors, market research, and your own data, that company data you will be providing from here, company URL. Okay. Then there is third agent called channel agent, which will help you to plan channel agent, let's say blog, social media, and other things. So we will look into this. So see, you put the company URL as the DevRel, check the SQLite DB if it exists, cache data existing, you can choose the feature, right? And you will have to choose between these agents. Once you choose the agent that you want to use, so using LLM, it will generate the final insights and playbook, and everything will be rendered using a Streamlit UI. Okay, so let's say you put the company URL, but the data is not existing in SQLite DB. So what will happen is it will call the SmartCrawler API. So let's say I put the ScrapeGraph or Nebius or Velt site, okay, any site for my company, for example. So it will crawl the whole website, get the important info. The founders are funding, partners, everything like relevant info. Then the extracted data will be there. Then Search Scraper API will be called. Okay. And Search Scraper API will do is like it will go to the web, search for the competitors' data. Let's say it's Nebius AI Studio. So competitors might be Grok, Gemini, OpenAI, right? But this is just an example. So it will look into that, their market value, Nebius market value, and everything, and it will get that data, competitor market data, and it will get saved in SQLite DB. And from here, it will do the same thing as explained. And everything is packed under LangGraph agent framework. Like we will be using this framework to build our agent. So let's go to the code part and understand how it's working. So as I explained, we will be using Zed IDE for this video. So you can see I was just using the Queen and King models. So I have set up this with Nebius models. You can set up models. You can use agent ACP. So once you choose this, a new Gemini CLI thread, add other agents. Let's say you want to configure these agents and models in Zed. So you have to go here, and you can see I have added Nebius AI models here. You can use the free Zed models like Claude and other good models. And you can see other options as well here. And also you see you can add external agent as Gemini CLI, Cloud Code, and others using their agent client protocol. Client protocol lets you add any external agent to Zed and use it. So let's say I have already set up that Gemini and Cloud. So you can see you are getting, like I am getting this option, right? Once I hit that, I will be able to use it directly, but I'm not going to use it for now. So let's go to the old chat because I will be showing you the SQLite data that we have. Let's look at the agent that I have built. Okay, so these are the package imports and all. So see, we are using Smart Scraper API, then Nebius key. Okay, so here you can see we are using Now's Research Hermes-4 70p for our LLM part. Let me go to the main parts where everything is happening. Then you can see we are using Search Scraper. So here we will be using multiple queries. One query is competitor directs rivals and similar companies. Then second query will be versus competitors comparison market. So we are getting two queries results, like results related to two query to get more better GTM strategy. Then we are combining both data from Search Scraper and SmartCrawler. Okay. Then when you see the DB part, so we are saving everything to SQLite DB. You can see this company data.db file. So it's getting saved here. Now I have defined the unified tool for all agents. So we have the tool. Then here is the main part about agents. We have seen we have three agents: research agent, GTM agent, and channel agent. So we have this research agent. So its prompt is like you are a professional company research and market intelligence assistant, and lots of things in the prompt. You can check. I will drop you the GitHub repo in this video description, so you will go and check everything in great detail. Now there is GTM agent, which task is you are a professional go-to-market strategist. So always use the insight from company market tool output. So company market tool, the tool I defined above to get the company data, like how the crawl data will be stored and called, how the search data will be extracted and saved. So all those things defined above in the tool part. Then there will be channel agent. You are distribution and channel strategy agent. You are doing like digital channel SEO, paid marketplaces, and all things. You can check. Now we are generating the full company report and saving it to the DB. The full report part will be done, like the final playbook, GTM playbook. So let's look at other file like app.py. So we are combining everything into a Streamlit UI to put it together. So I'm not going to explain this code. Let's directly try to start the app and see what's happening. So let me run this. So here is the Streamlit UI of our app. So you can see here is the keys. So it's saved. We also have one feature called history that we are checking if database has some saved data from previous time. So it's showing search scraper data from Velt and SmartCrawler data from Velt is here. So what is Velt you can see from here. But let's go back to the other parts. So here is the intro, like what's happening in this agent, like what this is for. Here you can choose let's suppose I choose go to market here. And as you can see, Velt data is already here. So let me put the same data again. Okay. And see, we already have this data. I will show you in a few minutes. But see, if we hit the analyze company, so see, using cache results from database, disable force run to save cost. Okay. So crawl data is here. Company name build.dev, everything is here. Founders, market size, context, everything is here. Then scraper data is like live blocks, tip tap, core screen. These are the competitors. So it's partial data because we haven't run it. So cache data is a bit small. Now GTM agent inside build go-to-market playbook. So you can see target market, vertical SaaS companies, product team, industry developing collaborative applications. So here it is a collaborative tool. So it will give you SDKs to add collaborative features like commenting, real-time hurdles, everything to your SaaS or app. You can see it's giving everything, pricing strategy, it's telling distribution and sales strategy. Okay, one thing I forget to tell you. So we are using cache data. So okay, crawl data is present in DB, then scraper data is present in DB. But using both data, this agent insight like GTM market playbook is getting generated by LLM every time. So we are combining the both data and it's getting generated. So you can see matrices and KPIs and everything. Now let's look at something that we haven't stored before. We have seen how cache data can be used to create GTM playbook for the Velt case. Okay. And if you want to get fresh data, you just have to do force fresh run toggle on. And once you hit the analyze company, you will get the fresh data and same GTM playbook will be generated and created for you. Now let's look at new company data that we haven't stored in DB yet. So let's build a channel strategy for Studio One that I am co-founder of. I have put Studio One here and let's analyze company. So see, it's analyzing, it's scrolling from a ScrapeGraph API because we haven't saved that data in the DB. Okay, see, crawl completed, everything is crawled and now it will get saved to DB. Okay, see, saved report from Studio feature, SmartCrawler in DB, crawl completed. So you can see this data is here, Studio One Insight. Overview Studio One is a specialized agency assisting in dev tool and SaaS companies in crafting high quality technical content. Industry Studio One operates with a technical content and developer relations segment and all things. So it crawled my website and picked some relevant details that can be used for GTM strategy. Now look at the search scraper is started. So it's searching for competitors, direct rivals, and similar companies. Then searching for versus competitors, comparison market that we have defined in the here this tool, smart search scraper part. So you can see the queries. So it's running. See, a SmartCrawler data has been saved to DB. It's here. Now when you see this, searching for Studio One versus everything is done. Database saved report for Studio One HQ features a search scraper. So it's saved in database. So now let's look at the whole thing. So a smart search scraper did this thing, design lab, business model, tech platform, market position, emerging challenger, rocket reach, smart sites, business model, full service agency, market position, established full service player, smart bug media, create customer lifecycle growth strategies, full service agency, company mid-size, this, digital marketing to create. Okay, so it didn't able to pick the 100% accurate data for Studio One because we are a bit of agency and we have lots of mixing information. But when you see, it picked up good thing like agency, full service agency, sales managed models, contact database, sales intelligence, marketing, video marketing, website design, SEO. So we also do video, we also do SEO, content writing, and all things. So it picked the closest match, but not the accurate. But in the Velt case, it picked the closest match in the computer data, like block, coda, and everything. So it depends sometimes. Now, when you see, go to market strategy, right? Channel agent insight, primary channels, it is giving direct sales and partnerships. Then online platform content and SEO, it's suggesting digital channels, advertising, syndication, influencer marketing with tech influencer, it's suggesting. Then it's also suggesting affiliate and referral program. You can see. So see risk and dependency it's giving. Okay, so see the history is saved here. Now let's refresh once and you will see it's updated. See, the history has been updated for Search Scraper Studio One HQ, SmartCrawler Studio One HQ. Let's look at what's inside our database, this company data.db. So let's open new terminal. And I have used this bit of AI using Zed to check what are the tables, let's say, what tables we have in our database. So we have just one reports. Now let's look at total record. No, what's actually in our database. Okay. So let's look at that. So see, it's opening on terminal. So you can see lots of things. It's not properly previewed on the terminal part. Let's say we check for most recent entries. Okay. So let me check that. Most recent entry is uh, see, Studio One HQ is here. So its data is being saved here as well. I have just run it Studio One. Before that, I have run Velt. So every data is being saved here in the database. This was the smart GTM agent we have built. And this can be useful for developers, marketers, anyone in the company or startup who is planning their GTM strategy, how they should distribute their content, how they should approach their marketing and everything. So go go try this app. That's it for this video. I'm going to drop the code and other relevant links in the video description. Go build this smart GTM agent, try it out. And if you want to improve it, make it more production ready, you can contribute to our GitHub repo. And we'll be happy to accept any contributions. And if you have any suggestion to this smart agent to build or improve it, do let us know in the comments, video comments.